So what is going on, everybody, this evening?
Copy that. Copy
So I forgot that I made a video the other day saying that I got to play God, Zello God,
that. People get busy. I
and
can't wait for
shut
winter
down
again.
the
Or
network.
almost. I need winter with
So
everything I
I have a
got in it.
confession.
But you know what? There's more
I was
time to get
joking
it done.
around.
Like play with the
The
radio.
network, I really need to start shutting off my damn notifications. Sorry, folks. So the network was not shut down. If you look at our status page, it's been running for quite a while. I did some system maintenance and rebooted some things and moved some things around. The network has 4 different data centers throughout the country, and what you were looking at was one of the data centers that's strictly sitting there on standby. We have a data center in Atlanta that is was our main priority one, and we have switched to New Jersey from Atlanta, and so the Atlanta one was just sitting there with nobody in it because it's just sitting there on standby in case one of the other ones go down. So that's what you guys were actually looking at. Everybody that was actually on the network, that actually spoke on the network, knew damn well the network was not down because I don't play God like people do on Zello. I don't boot anybody unless they're causing a dead key or some kind of disturbance as far as some kind of noise getting into their system, which does occasionally happen. You know, there's sloppy wall warts and stuff, but it doesn't happen very often. Um, you know, that's the beauty side of things. You know, it's all about the public perception. You know, and I truly find it funny that about 2 years ago, when I publicly announced shutting down the network,
I'm going to work with Daddy.
and it took me saying that I publicly announced that I shut down the entire network. It was probably about 3 years ago, maybe 4, something like that. It was back in the first summer that the network was up and running.
Jason.
And I actually publicly announced that the network was shut down. And it was then, just like when people started seeing the status page, dumbass people started coming up with the comments, oh, I was going to get myself one. I'm glad I didn't. Well, why the fuck didn't you? I mean, what are you waiting for? You know, because you just felt nice to say, "Oh, I was gonna do it," but then this happened, so yeah, no, I'm not going to. Well, I do stupid shit just to cause a little bit of buzz sometimes, and publicly announcing the network is shut down was one of them. Publicly announcing that I got to play a Zello God and shut down everybody from the network was one of them. So yeah, that's just who I am. I play jokes and I play games. And the thing is, the network still continues to purr on. You know, I had people that were on the network. Oh my god, is this thing shut down? You got a node? There's one simple, quick thing you can do. Fucking hit your push to talk button, and if you get deep toot, you know you're connected. If it goes bonk, try to reconnect, and chances are you'll be able to. So, yeah, that's just the funny part of that. It never fails. There's always at least one dumbass that wants to feel good about themselves and say, oh, yeah, I was going to get the stuff for it, and I'm glad I didn't. Well, that's just your own stupidity. But if you were on here, you would know that it didn't go down. So I'm going to touch on another subject some jackass on YouTube decided to throw in there on my last video about the legalities of kerchunking. I mean, it used to not drive me nuts because everybody's system is usually set up to where when the network unkeys, there is no beep. It's quiet. There's nothing. It sounds like you're talking simplex. Well, now that I have users on my system, I had to put a beep on there. Now it's more annoying than fucking ever when it gets chunked because I just hear I hear a beep.
They rip up all these railroad tracks and
These guys are
they'll
talking
all
right now.
lead to everybody everywhere. Because you can follow railroad tracks everywhere. It's just it's same as roads, different branches. And then, in another 100 years when they're smart, we'll put them back in. And we can use them for, like, some kind of railroad again to travel without fucking up, I guess. I don't know.
See, I got a boop. Which is very annoying when there is the kerchunking going on. But I ain't gonna lie, it does happen. Whether it be a system or somebody just checking to make sure that their shit's still connected. But, that was neither here nor there. The one guy's like, oh, what you're doing with that 888 is illegal by modifying it to do what you need it to do. Well, if you actually read the laws or the rules, we are not doing anything to the transmitter. We are not making it have more power. We are not making it go out of band for what it is programmed to be able to do. We are not doing anything to the modulation of it. All we are doing is tapping into the raw audio coming from it instead of using the mic jack, and we're taking a small dose of power from it. When we put the core signal on there, all it does is it's got a very small trace of a signal, and then when it hears your PL tone, it drops that signal. It drops that voltage. That's it. We're not modifying it to do anything the radio should not already be able to do. And that's what it states in the rules. So, coming at me trying to say that we're freaking breaking the law by modifying these things, you're full of shit. And the thing is you show me an actual Part 95 repeater. Show it. I would love to see an actual Part 95 repeater. Because most people will sit there and they'll have the Part 90 and say that it's okay. Part 90 is just fine. Well, the 888s are Part 90. Yeah. So what the fuck is the difference? Absolutely nothing. So go be a jackass somewhere else. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys like this video. And hopefully we get some more people on here. I mean, it's pretty great right now, but we could always use another voice. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. And this thing usually counts down, even though I'm not on video. So, yeah, there it goes. Winding down in a circle.